Oh baby, what is up guys? Z is back with another ride along. It is currently Friday, January 24th, 7:24 p.m. And we're in a different car. We are in a different car. Why? Because of this. Yeah, the 12-volt battery died. And apparently that's enough to disable a car made of battery. Ultimately, there was a recall on it, so we had to send it back. I wanted another crossover because the space when it comes to passengers was so convenient. I actually wanted another EV6, but because of the recall, the rental company just got rid of the whole fleet. Like there's what he told me was that no, they're recalled, there's none of those. And I think there's like a Kia Niro or something along those lines, but it was like, I don't know, there's something about the fake leather and that the Kia EV6 I was just an absolute fan of, and passengers appreciated the space that they had in the back. So we ended up getting a Model 3 Tesla, and it feels a lot more sturdy, I'm not gonna lie. It feels a lot more premium, but it is a sedan, so we'll see. Anyway, we are headed over to the charger. Tonight is gonna be the first night out in the Tesla. So let's see. I already noticed the difference that charging at the supercharger costs less than it does charging at like a non-Tesla charger. So there's an advantage there, and the car does cost less because I went through Hertz instead of Avis this time. So we'll see. So come saddle up. We are doing nothing but Uber tonight. That's it. Kids are back. It's Friday night. I would be stupid not to just do Uber. So buckle up, baby. Let's go for a ride. It is snowing pretty hard right now, and my last car, I put snow tires on it, and it was all-wheel drive. This car is on all seasons, and it's rear wheel drive. This might be a problem. Alright, so it's been 3 hours. Here is the string of rides I've given so far, and my initial impressions of the Tesla, I actually really like it. Quiet, cabin's quieter, but not as quiet as I'd like, you know, in a Mercedes or a Cadillac. Overall, I'm enjoying it. The one caveat, and I know this is in a different class than the EV6. The EV6 is a crossover, a mini SUV, whereas this is a sedan. So it's smaller. It's the whole thing is smaller. Driver's side, passenger space in the back, everything's just smaller. So that's kind of one of the things that I'm afraid of, is that I'm gonna end up, I've fit 5 people in the back before, and it was raining, there's 6 of them, 1 sat in the front, there's 5 in the back. You know, they're like, oh, I didn't know they're an Uber XL, and I was just like, you know what, it's fine, it's raining, it's pouring, come on in. And it was like a flash rain too, one of the upstate flash rains. So I was like, yeah, just come on in, you know, and they fit almost with no issues, honestly. So I know that was a one-off and that's not gonna happen, but I've also fit 3 people with 3 full luggages from the airport, and that was no issue at all. You know, just had to play a little Lego in the back, but you know, we'll see. But overall, enjoying it. But let's keep the night going. Let's keep the night going. All right, so it's another 2 hours, 2.5 hours. It's currently 12:34 a.m. past midnight, and here's the rest of the rides we've gotten so far. I'm not even sure how much we're at. I haven't looked at how much money we've been making. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I'm just out here. I'm glad to be out here again. I'm glad that I'm in a car. I'm just glad to be out here, right? And I know that at the end of the day, I'm gonna get at least $25 an hour minimum. And if I have above that, fantastic. I kind of expect to be above that just because it's a Friday. Because, you know, we're making that money anyway. While we're picking up this person, we're 2 minutes away. Quickly, I had to take 4 Ubers during the transition from the last car to this car. And in my eyes, there's really 2 just bare necessities. Number 1, don't be weird as an Uber driver. Number 2, just keep the Uber tidy. Like, I know people will come in, there's people coming in and out all the time, but just keep it tidy. I don't expect it to be wiped down all the time. I get it, there's gonna be smudges, there's gonna be stuff, but just keep it tidy, right? And we're about to pick up this guy, so I'll let you know my experience on the 4 Uber riders, or 4 Ubers that I was a passenger in, and my experience with them. We are closing shop. We worked for 6 hours and 17 minutes, and we made $250. That's almost good for $40 an hour. That's crazy. The students are back and they are active. So we are going to close up shop here. I kind of wish I worked more hours, but I did get a late start, so it is what it is. But I am feeling kind of tired. I don't feel comfortable with having, you know, driving around passengers. I don't think I'm in a good state to drive, so we're going to close up shop here. But I do want to finish my story. So transitioning from the last car to this car, I took 4 Uber rides, and it was 50-50. So the first Uber was a Prius, an older Prius, but a Prius nonetheless, and it was bombs over Baghdad in the back seat. It was gross. I figured he was working all day, so I asked him, "Hey, has it been busy?" And he said he just started. The back seat looked like he hasn't even looked at it for a week, let alone done anything. It was just disgusting. Like, what are we doing? Like, what are we doing here? Like, seriously. The second guy, early in the morning, and it was a Tesla Model Y, and it was immaculate. The driver was focused on driving. All of them were focused on driving, but this driver was focused, you know, he was just quiet. So thumbs up on that guy. And then the next guy, he was telling me how he has to pick and choose his rides because Uber doesn't pay enough. He got paid $5 for the $15 fare that I paid or something along those lines. Dude, that is not it. That is not it. Do not do that to passengers. Imagine you're at the grocery store and somebody's bagging your stuff and he's all like, "Oh, I'm so underpaid here. This company screws me over." Like, okay, dude, I just want to grab my groceries and dude, I just want to get to my place and I'm stuck in this car and you're forcing a conversation upon me. I'm sorry. I understand the pitfalls that are currently in Uber. Plus, what do you mean they're not paying? I'm making $40 an hour right now and I accepted everything. What are you talking about? Like, literally, what are you talking about? Jeez, like, you're really not doing it right if you're not maximizing your income. I know there's other markets out there that can't accept every ride, but this market here, this market on a slow day, I can make $25 an hour, 12 hours straight. As long as the students are here, of course. But like, I don't know what they expect. I mean, I get it. Sometimes $25 an hour isn't worth it to anybody. I get it. But man, come on, dude. Come on, you can do better.